As a parent, what are some of your biggest challenges? The best challenges and the worst challenges of being a swim mom?
I enjoy every bit of it. I drive her to practice. I love to sit there and watch her swim. I enjoy it so much. But I see a lot of other parents, they just drop them off. They go on to do their errand or something. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to miss any of it. Yeah. So,
great job.
Yeah, and I really enjoy it. And then at the competition, I drive her all over the country. And at the beginning, I wasn't a good driver. And then I become, getting better and better, yeah. And, in the back of the old day, they don't have a GPS, right? I have to print out the map and then study it, and next morning I go, yeah. And she helped me to read the map or something.
And you have this big boy right here.
They're busy on themselves. Yeah. So, in other words, I don't know what's the worst. The worst is like spend a lot of time that I can't do anything else on my own. I cannot take a vacation. The coach wouldn't allow it because, swimming is a thing that you cannot stop for a week or 2 weeks because it takes you a long, many practice to catch back where you at. So, yeah. So I, at the beginning of the year, we, before she finished high school, we never have a vacation.
When Leah was young, you had to take her to all of her practices. You lived in Brooklyn. She practiced in Manhattan. How did you manage all of that?
I appreciate all you hear, all your parents, you all do it for your kids. Just, I'm doing the same thing in what you've been doing. So we do what we can. And luckily, by the time Leah's the youngest, like I said, my oldest son is 20 years older, so all my kids is like, by that time they working or they in college, so I have time for Leah. So I be there all the time with her. So yeah, that's help. If you have, yes, if you have one parent at least able to do that, that would be perfect. Otherwise, I mean, she just spoiled. I able to take her everywhere. That's why when she finished high school, she meet up with the people visiting. A group to all go to Stanford, and they have a group to meet together. And I drive her there. I wait for her outside, and when she leave, everybody leave and go take a train. And she said, I don't know where the train, but my mom gonna pick me up. And they laugh at her. They said, what? You still have your mommy picking you up? Yeah, so after that, she said, no, Mom, I'm gonna try to take a train myself. Yeah. Well, for the traveling to practice, right? In the morning, when she's 14 years old, she start morning practice and afternoon, maybe 2 or 3 times a week only. But the coach would want her to do it earlier, like 13 years old or so, and she couldn't do it because she have the homework, and by the time she finished at night and wake up early morning at 5 to make the 5:30 practice, and she couldn't do it. She had migraine, she had headache. A couple times we tried it. So I talked to the coach. I said, she's too young and she could not do that. Let's, do it later when she grow older. And that's another thing I want to say. Kids need sleep to grow, to be taller, I think. Everybody told me that. Make sure the kids sleep, yeah. Once they grow, become past that age, and then they stop growing, then it's too late, So make sure they're young, let them sleep a lot. And so for me, because I live downtown Brooklyn, right next to the Brooklyn Bridge, so for me to drive from my house is like 15 minutes. There's no traffic early in the morning. So I drop her to the pool. Sometimes I waited there, sometimes, because I want to watch her swim. But as she later on in high school, and then because the school is a few blocks away, so she have other classmates also go to the same school. So they finish swimming, they just walk together to the school. And also at that time, the Sacred Heart have a practice in the same pool also in Agua. So sometimes they just there too anyway, yeah. And then I could go home and do whatever, do some shopping, cooking, get the food ready, and then I'll, 3 o'clock, sometime I meet her and give her something to eat and rest a little bit in the car, and then go in the Agua, do some homework, and then she go to swim. And yeah, and then I'll bring her back home. That's my schedule.